Swollen legs hold you back. Quick fixes seem tempting, but fruit has hidden solutions. I am Drew, and welcome to AgeStrong. Collagen is your body's glue-like protein. It supports skin, joints, and tendons. As we age, breakdown beats repair. By about age 70, many of us have lost as much as nearly half our collagen. That is a big reason knees feel stiff and ankles puff. The loud message online says, take a powder. But food can feed collagen too. Vitamin C helps your body build new collagen strands. Antioxidants calm the fire of inflammation. Some fruits also carry enzymes that lower swelling. Here is the plan. We will count down 8 fruits that may ease swelling and support joints. I will give simple portions and safety notes. If you take blood thinners, insulin, or have reflux or dental issues, talk with your clinician first. Choose soft, peeled fruit if chewing is hard. Sip water and go slow. Quick win today. Add a glass of citrus juice or a cup of berries to a meal. Save this to try later. And tell me this. Which of these 8 fruits are you most curious to try on your next grocery trip? First fruit is number 2. It might surprise you. In number 2, we have pomegranate. Crimson seeds gleam, naturally anti-inflammatory. Yet many of us overlook it. This fruit can fight cartilage wear. How does pomegranate juice / joint swelling? It is rich in polyphenols called punicalagins. Think of them as tiny shields. In a systematic review, people with osteoarthritis who used pomegranate showed less pain and lower inflammation markers. In lab studies, pomegranate compounds dialed down interleukin-1 beta and the NF-kappa B pathway. Those are big switches for inflammation inside cartilage cells. Calmer signals can mean calmer joints. Here is how I use it with clients. A small glass of 100% pomegranate juice with chia seeds most days. Or toss half a cup of arils on yogurt, oatmeal, or a salad. Watch the sugar if you track glucose. If you take warfarin or other blood thinners, check with your clinician before daily juice. Pomegranate can also interact with some liver enzymes that handle medications. Start small. Notice how your knees feel over 2 to 3 weeks and adjust. Great anti-inflammatory fruit, but the number 1 pick is even stronger. Pick one for your knees today. Would you try number 1 Amla or number 2 pomegranate first, and why? In number 1, we have Amla, also called Indian gooseberry, rare sour berry, packed with vitamin C, still new to many of us, yet it shields cartilage. Why is Amla my top joint fruit? 2 reasons. First, the vitamin C load is huge. Roughly 600 to 700 milligrams per 100 grams, far above citrus. Vitamin C is required to form new collagen. Second, lab work showed Amla fruit extracts can inhibit hyaluronidase and collagenase. Those are enzymes that break down the joint matrix. One early study even called these chondroprotective activities, which means cartilage protecting. How to try it? Stir 1 teaspoon of Amla powder into water, tea, or a smoothie once a day. Some groceries carry frozen or bottled Amla juice. The taste is tart, so pair it with a little honey or mix into yogurt. If you take diabetes medicines, monitor sugars, because Amla may nudge glucose lower. If you have reflux, start with small sips. I ask people to test it for 2 weeks and track morning stiffness. Top fruit done. Next, number 3 brings a different antioxidant surprise. Have you tried Amla powder or juice yet? And did the sour taste surprise you? In number 3, we have Tart cherries. Deep red cherries, sweet and astringent. Sugar worries are common, but they also fight inflammation. Can cherry juice ease your joints? Many folks say yes. Tart cherries carry anthocyanins, the pigments that quiet inflammation and oxidative stress. These pigments can inhibit cyclooxygenase enzymes, often called COX, which are involved in pain. In small human studies, tart cherry juice lowered C-reactive protein and interleukin-6. People reported less osteoarthritis pain and easier walking. Athletes even used cherries for recovery after hard efforts. Here is a gentle plan. Try a small glass of tart cherry juice in the evening for 1 to 2 weeks. Or eat a cup of frozen tart cherries blended into a smoothie. You also get vitamin C, fiber, and a touch of melatonin, which may support sleep. If you track blood sugar, pick unsweetened juice and pair with protein, like Greek yogurt. If gout flares are your issue, cherries can be helpful for some, but keep portions steady and watch triggers. Sweet cherries helped many in our community, yet the next fruit is a true enzyme hero. Cherry fans, did evening cherry juice help your morning stiffness, and how long did it take? In number 4, we have pineapple. Tropical sweetness with a sharp secret inside. Do not bite too quick. There is a reason it can tingle your tongue. It holds bromelain, a protein-breaking enzyme. What does pineapple do for achy joints? Bromelain can reduce inflammatory signals and swelling. Clinical trials on bromelain supplements have shown reduced pain and osteoarthritis, sometimes similar to common pain relievers. The fruit also brings vitamin C and manganese, both useful for building and cross-linking collagen. Here is the safe way to test it. Eat about half a cup of fresh pineapple a few times per week, or blend it with spinach and yogurt to blunt the sugar spike. If you take blood thinners, have a bleeding disorder, or have stomach ulcers, talk with your clinician first. Bromelain may increase bleeding risk and can irritate the stomach lining. Rinse your mouth after eating to protect teeth from acid. Notice changes in ankle puffiness over 2 weeks. If this is helpful, subscribe for more calm, evidence-based joints and balance tips. Pineapple's bromelain cuts swelling for many, but papaya's enzyme packs its own punch. Next. Anyone on blood thinners or watching sugar? Did pineapple cause any issues for you? In number 5, we have papaya. Yellow and sweet, with a gentle bite. It contains papain, another protein-breaking enzyme. Is papaya like pineapple for joints? Yes, with a softer profile. In experiments, papain showed strongly marked anti-inflammatory activity, in some cases performing no less than standard pain drugs in reducing swelling. Plus, 1 cup of papaya delivers about 90 milligrams of vitamin C, which feeds collagen formation. It also provides vitamins A and E and magnesium for tissue repair. How to use it? Try half a ripe papaya most days or 1 cup of cubes with a squeeze of lime. Ripe fruit is easier on the stomach and may keep the enzyme active. If you have a latex allergy, use caution. If you take warfarin, keep portions steady and check in with your clinician. Pair papaya with cottage cheese or eggs to boost protein for muscle repair. Papaya gives enzyme power and collagen builders together. However, our tiny number 6 fruit brings a mighty vitamin C blast. How do you enjoy papaya? Fresh with lime or blended into a smoothie? In number 6, we have kiwi. Small but mighty. Bright green, interior shining. It is not just a garnish. It fuels collagen. What makes kiwi special for joints? Vitamin C. 1 medium kiwi gives roughly 70 to 90 milligrams of vitamin C. That is more than many oranges per piece. Vitamin C helps enzymes in your body link collagen strands. Kiwi also carries vitamin K, vitamin E, and folate for bone and tissue support. The enzyme actinidin may aid protein digestion, which can ease stomach load after higher protein meals. Here is a simple routine. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis daily, skin on if you tolerate it well, and brush your teeth later. If you take warfarin, keep vitamin K intake consistent and talk with your clinician before big changes. If you have a kiwi allergy, skip this one. Pair kiwi with nuts or yogurt to steady blood sugar. Kiwi's vitamin blast works for many. Yet number 7 adds berry color power to the list. Kiwi or orange? Which one seems to boost your joints more in your week? In number 7, we have strawberries. Red little fruits, juicy and vitamin-packed, sweet yet powerful. They help calm inflammation. How do strawberries help aching joints? 2 ways. First, 1 cup gives about 85 milligrams of vitamin C. That is raw material for new collagen. Second, strawberries carry anthocyanins and quercetin. These antioxidants can lower C-reactive protein and interleukin 6 in diet studies. They may also inhibit cyclooxygenase enzymes, which play a role in pain. Strawberries bring manganese too, a helper for collagen cross-linking. Make it easy. Add a cup of fresh or frozen strawberries to yogurt, oats, or a spinach salad. Rinse your mouth after eating to protect enamel. If you deal with reflux, smaller portions often sit better. If salicylates bother you, rotate berries and see how you feel. Many of my clients notice less morning stiffness after 2 weeks of steady berries. Strawberries ease inflammation, and then we land on one last orange boost at number 8. Do you like strawberries fresh in yogurt or blended and frozen for smoothies? And how did your swelling respond? In number 8, we have oranges. Bright segments, juicy and familiar. This is a vitamin C powerhouse and a simple collagen friend. Do we really need fruit for collagen? Yes. Your body needs vitamin C to produce new collagen. An average orange gives about 70 milligrams of vitamin C. Citrus vitamin C is well absorbed. Oranges also bring water and fiber, which support blood flow and digestion, both helpful when legs tend to puff. Practical steps. Have 1 orange or a small glass of orange juice at breakfast. Pair it with eggs or yogurt for a steadier blood sugar curve. If you have reflux, try smaller sips and avoid juice before bed. If you take certain statins, Remember, grapefruit is the one that interacts, not typical oranges. Keep dental care in mind. Rinse after citrus to protect enamel. We have reached number 8 and wrapped the list. Now I will tie this together so you can act with confidence. How do you get your vitamin C most days? Well, whole oranges or fresh squeezed juice? We just covered 8 fruits that can help your body rebuild collagen the natural way. No powders needed for most folks, just steady foods that deliver vitamin C, antioxidants, and in some cases, anti-inflammatory enzymes. Results are gentle and gradual, but week by week, many of my clients report less morning stiffness and less ankle puff. The clear next step is simple. Pick one fruit from this list and eat it 4 to 5 days this week. Track your joints each morning. I also made a printable checklist with portions and safety notes. The link is below. This is AgeStrong, and I'm grateful you are here with me. If this was helpful, subscribe, like, and share it with a friend who needs calm knees. Comment your plan. Which fruit will you try first? And what timeline do you expect to feel a change? Remember, food is one pillar. Movement, sleep, and meds matter too. This video is educational and not medical advice. Please talk with your healthcare provider before changing your diet, especially if you take medications, manage diabetes, or have stomach, kidney, or bleeding issues. Thanks for watching, and I cannot wait to hear your results.